Where are you in terms of the squad that you're thinking of taking for this weekend then?
We're pretty much there in terms of what we have in mind to take up to Wasps. We will be going as strong as we possibly can, but there are a couple of players that will need to be rested, who have played a big part in everything that we've done so far this year, and we just can't keep on using these guys. They need a rest. So there's a couple of players that we've looked at that way, and obviously with Welsh internationals who won't be available to us either. But there's a lot of players who probably haven't played since the last round of LV games, who played particularly well during that phase of our season, and certainly give us a lift at the right time. And these boys have been itching for another opportunity, and they'll be they're right up for it.
Were you thinking of resting then?
If you look at the squad and the number of hours that certain players have played, then David Lyons and Ken Owen sort of stand above everybody else. So those are the two players that need a week off, really.
There's a suggestion Matthew Rees might play this weekend, give him game time.
Yeah, that will be the case. Yeah, Matthew will have game time for us this week. Yes.
Is that the Welsh management have asked?
Yeah, we met, following on from another story some time back in terms of injury management and player welfare. We met up with the Welsh coaching team about 3 weeks ago, and we discussed all the individuals concerned. Matthew was obviously one of those, and it was felt that Matthew did need further game time, and that Warren would be happy to release him to get that game time for us against Wasps.
Just looking at this competition, Nigel, I mean, where does it rank in terms of the priorities of your season now?
Well, it's very important to us. We sort of reassessed everything in the new year, and we all know we've got a lot of work to do in the Magners League, a lot of ground to make up there, but we feel that the type of form and performances that we put in will stand us in a good position to drive forward in the Magners League, and it's going to be it's going to certainly be a race for that for the qualification for Europe, and that's going to be pretty much the focus of what we need to do. But we've put ourselves in a great position in the Amlin, giving ourselves a great opportunity to progress there with a great fixture against Toulon in April. And then the other competition that we're in is the LV, so every team will be out to lift some silverware at the end of the season. We're still in 2 competitions, and we're fighting hard in the Magners League, so it's very important. And to come out of your pool and then get a semi-final that can take you into a final is a great opportunity for us. But it's going to be tough. We've probably got to win our next 2 games without a shadow of a doubt, even though we're in a strong position at this moment in time. We can't afford to slip up in either game if we are going to qualify.
What about other long-term injuries? Mark Jones, Dav Jones, Simon Easterby?
Yeah, Dav Jones is just about in full training now, but he's probably not going to be available until around March. And with Simon and Mark, we're just playing that by year. There's no real or clear indication of when they're going to be available, but they are starting some rehab work now.
Just reflecting on last weekend when we brought Toulon, the importance of the real spring effect coming back into your game this week.
Yeah, I think it's been that way really since the start of the new year. There's been a good energy about the group. We've tried to build our performances based on a real desire to win games and a belief, and they've shown that. And again, particularly for the younger group, the fact that they've shown that type of character in the last 3 games has been massive and really pleasing from our point of view. And they can take a lot out of it as individuals, because they've contributed hugely to putting us into a really great position, which probably a lot of people didn't foresee at the end of last year.
Who's going to be captain then this weekend?
Well, when we name the team, the captain will be named at that time. So we've got a.
As you said, David Lyons has been rested.
Yeah. There's a number of candidates who can step forward and captain the side.
Rhys Thomas begin to run out as well?
He will be, yeah. He'll be there or thereabouts. Maybe not starting again, but certainly been involved at some stage.
Does Deacon Barnes played a lot of rugby for you this season? I mean, he's been a great servant this year again.
Yes, yeah, he has, and we were very mindful of that. But tight end prop is a very specialist position. But to have Reece available to us now will also, if Deacon does start, he'll know that he's not going to play for the full 80 like he has for most of the games. So that's his little perk.
Wasps, obviously, they'll have their international commitments as well, but you haven't really got a great record past them.
No, we haven't got a great record. Last time we played them was in the pre-season friendly, I think, which we did beat them. Yeah. But they will have a lot of players on the international call. Having said that, we've obviously looked at the potential makeup of their team, and they'll still be very strong, particularly behind the scrum. But yeah, they're going to be very competitive. They're a very aggressive team. They look to dominate teams, and the physicality of it will be evident. And I think that's the first thing we have to go and do, is match them physically. We knew that would be the case in France as well. And in fairness, particularly the pack of forwards, they fronted up really well there. So really expecting the same level of commitment and endeavour. And if we can do that, then we give ourselves a chance.